The WESTS Tigers are teetering on the edge of total chaos, and the next 72 hours could decide everything. 4 independent directors have already been brutally sacked. The chairman, former NSW Premier Barry O'Farrell, is gone. And now the man who is meant to be the club's savior, Shane Richardson, has been given a chilling ultimatum by the owners. Get on board with our vision or you're next. This isn't confirmed yet. Richardson has not been sacked, he has not resigned, but every major reporter in the game, from Danny Weidler to Phil Rothfield to the SMH, is saying the same thing. Shane Richardson has until Monday to decide his future, and if he doesn't fall into line with the Holman Barnes Group, he could be shown the door with 2 years still left on his contract. Or he could choose to stay and fight from the inside. Nothing is locked in. This could still go either way. So, let's break it down fairly. Why Shane Richardson could walk away, and why he might actually stay. First, the case for Richardson walking away. Reason 1, loyalty and principle. Richo didn't just work with the 4 sacked directors. He respected them. Barry O'Farrell, Tony Andriacchio, Rick Wade, and Julie Romero were the independent voices brought in to stop exactly this kind of power grab. They were the circuit breaker between the old Balmain versus WESTS wars. Richardson believed in that model. He's on record saying the independent board was the only thing giving him confidence the club could be fixed. Now that it's been ripped apart, multiple sources say he feels betrayed. Walking away would be him standing by his word. Reason 2, the payout. He's got 2 years left on a deal reportedly worth north of $1.5 million. If he's pushed or chooses to leave for constructive dismissal, he gets paid out in full. At 67 years old, with a CV that includes premierships at Penrith and Souths, he doesn't need the stress. He could take the money, spend more time with family, and let someone else deal with the circus. Reason 3, reputation protection. Richo's legacy is turning around broken clubs. He saved Souths from extinction, rebuilt Penrith's junior base, and dragged the Sharks out of the AUSSIE mess. If he stays under the new regime and the Tigers keep finishing last, that legacy takes a hit. Walking now lets him say, "I tried, but they wouldn't let me do it properly." Reason 4, player and staff revolt risk. Players like Lachlan Galvin, Jareem Bula, and Aiden Sazer reportedly trust Richardson. If he goes, some may follow. Agents have already paused contract talks until they see stability. Richo knows if he stays and the roster bleeds, he'll wear the blame. Walking now protects his relationships in the game. Now, flip the coin. Why Shane Richardson might actually stay and fight. Reason 1, he's a fighter, not a quitter. This is the same man who stared down Russell Crowe and Nick Politis when he took the Souths job. He's never walked away from a challenge. Walking now would be the first time in 40 years he's left a club mid-rebuild. People close to him say pride won't let him quit. Reason 2, Benji Marshall. Richardson handpicked Benji as coach and has publicly backed him 100%. If Richo walks, Benji's position instantly becomes shaky. He doesn't want to hang his protege out to dry after only 1 year.
As of Thursday night,
Reason
Shane
3,
Richardson is
the
still
real
in the job.
power.
He's been given the weekend to
say
think.
that even under the new
Daniel
structure,
Payton from
the
Holman
Holman
Barnes
Barnes
has
Group
publicly
still
said
wants
they want him
Richardson
to
running
stay,
football
and that
operations
they're
day to day.
giving him
They're not
space.
asking him to be a puppet.
Richardson
they just
has
want
stayed
final
silent.
sign-off on
Classic
big
Richo.
decisions.
He
Richo
won't
might
tip his
decide he
hand
can
until
live with
he's
that,
ready.
especially if they
The
give him
one wild
guarantees
card
on funding
nobody
and
is talking
recruitment.
about yet?
Reason 4,
The NRL.
no better
If
option.
Richardson walks
Where does
and
the
it triggers a
67-year-old
player
CEO
exodus
go
or
next?
financial
The top
instability,
jobs are taken.
the league
The
can
Rabbitohs
step
role is
in.
gone. Penrith
They've
and Melbourne don't
already
need
warned
anyone.
both sides
The
to
Tigers'
sort it out
job,
quietly.
even with the drama,
A
is
forced
still one of the
mediation
biggest
could
in the
still
game.
happen.
Staying lets him
So here's
finish
the
what he
truth.
started and prove
Shane
everyone
Richardson
wrong.
might be gone
Reason
by
5,
Monday.
money
Or
talks.
he might
but
sign on for
legacy
the fight of
talks
his life.
louder. Yes,
Both
he gets
outcomes
paid if
are
he leaves,
completely
but if
plausible
he
right
stays
now.
and somehow
All
drags
we know
the
for
Tigers
sure
to their
is
first
the West
final
Tigers
series in
are holding
15
a loaded
years,
gun to their
he
own
becomes
head,
an immortal.
and the trigger
That's the
is
drug
in Shane
that keeps
Richardson's
blokes like
hands.
Richo in the game.
Drop your
So,
prediction in the comments.
where are we right now?
Is Richo staying or walking? Hit the like button if you're as invested in this mess as I am, and subscribe to AUSSIE NRL updates, because when the decision drops, we'll have it first. Segment 2, coming in hot. The one phone call that could change everything. You won't believe who's already reached out to Richardson. Stay locked. Here's the bombshell nobody saw coming. Benji Marshall has already made the call. He rang Shane Richardson personally and begged him to stay. Not for the club, for him. Richo, if you go, they'll come for me next. That's the quote floating around Concord today. Benji knows the new HPG board never wanted him as coach. They inherited him. Richardson is the only shield he has left. If Richo walks, Benji's gone by Christmas, guaranteed. And there's one more twist. The NRL has quietly told both sides, fix this or we step in. They don't want another wooden spoon club collapsing. A forced mediation is on the table. So Monday isn't just about Richardson. It's doomsday for the entire Tigers rebuild. Prediction? Richo stays. Pride, loyalty to Benji, and NRL pressure will keep him in the chair. But if I'm wrong and he quits, light the fuse. This place will burn. Comment stay or walk right now. Smash subscribe. Aussie NRL updates will break the news the second it drops. See you on the other side of the explosion.